Hello, and welcome to another episode of the UK-inspired Rail Network. Now, I know that I was planning on detailing more of this line from Luton. I was going to do Bedford. Actually, I did start detailing Bedford, but I haven't had the time to get really stuck into it, so it's kind of half done right now, so it's not ready. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't really had the time to get really stuck into some detailing. Not only that, the detailing and the time lapses generally take me longer to edit, simply because I obviously time lapse it and I generally cut out a lot of the nonsense for you as well, so it's only worth watching. Just better for the content, better for the creation, and better for the content. So today, because of the time constraints, and I still wanted to get some content out for you guys, still wanted to get some progress going, I thought we would crack on with this line and carry on up north, and we will do Wellingborough. Okay, and here is the little space or big space that I've created to build this. Now, just to the, I guess, hold on, let's go face this way. There we go. That's Northampton. And that's the DERF, the Daventry International Rail Freight Terminal that we built many months ago. And then looking at the map, Wellingborough, obviously we're scaled in. Wellingborough is about here, and it's kind of nice, a curved station. So we are going to use the ultimate station mod for this. But the main reason why I wanted to put this sort of station in, it's not really the station. The station's quite nice because of the reference to Northampton. So we can have it sort of here curving. But between, as you can see, I've started Bedford there a little bit. Added some houses and bits and bobs. You can't actually see them till you zoom in. There we go. Started some houses and a bit of car park work around it and the roads layout. That's what I've done with Bedford so far. There you go. So a nice little sneak peek for everybody. So it needs a lot more work, but I have started it. And obviously we need to connect. Oh, holding in a burp. We need to connect these two together with a bit of detailing there. And obviously what I wanted to do is connect Bedford to the Marston Vale line. I also wanted to detail this up because I think it'd look quite nice. Anyway, back to Wellingborough. There's also the Wymington tunnel. Now, I've done some research on pronunciation because I wasn't sure if it was Wymington or Wymington. And that's the main feature I want on this line here, is the Wymington tunnel, and where the line kind of deviates off a little bit as well. I'm not sure if that has a name. It's called the Wymington deviation, believe it or not, as well as we come out of that tunnel. So we're going to do that. I've looked at Google Maps. What I'll do is we'll have a look. I'll put the tunnel in and I'll look at how the height is going. So I'm going to assume there's a slight difference by looking at this. I can't really see. I need some sort of height reference, but looking at it, we get a little bit of height deviation as we go into the tunnel. I think the deviation track goes down a little bit. And what we'll do is we'll bring up the other line up a little bit, because one sets obviously through the tunnel, the other sets outside it, and then it deviates off afterwards. So we will do that. So we'll start doing that out of Bedford in a bit. First of all, we'll place our station around about here. I'm going to Control G, bring up my bits and bobs. I am over $1.5 billion, or $1.5 billion in debt. That's because I've done a lot of reshaping of the land around here. There was some big mounting here, which I've completely flattened. So I was actually, when the game runs, when it's not paused, I was getting close to actually breaking even. I think the freight in the end was kind of bringing me back into play a little bit, and the out of map flights with the pit passengers using those. And I was only about 150 grand minus. So I'm a little bit gutted that all my remodeling the terrain and deleting assets and everything here has put me massively out. So I might actually, after I recorded this, while I've got a little bit of time, while I'm eating or whatever and chilling, I might let the game run and get me out a bit of debt. I might actually do that, because it's actually starting to bug me now, because it was actually getting closer to becoming breaking even, actually maybe even making a little bit of a profit. I know it's not important on that map, on this map. I know that. I know it's not important on this map, because it's all about, it's all about making the lines and making it look pretty. But, if we could be a bit profitable, that'd be nice as well. So anyway, I'm thinking we put Wellingborough, it's kind of slightly offset from Northampton. We'll put it here. And we are going to use the Freestyle train station platform. I'm just going to swing myself back up to Wellingborough, because I was looking at the tunnel There we go. And it's a pretty, you know, there's nothing real special about this station, to be honest. I might even get away with doing this all in one piece, you know. We're gonna go for our freestyle station wherever you are. There you are. And we will make you platform width. I'd like actually to make the middle platform. I can adjust this when it's built actually. So we're gonna go for. We need to change the tracks to high speed because they're not those. Those tunnel ones go on there by default, which is really annoying. High speed tracks. Catenary, yes. There we go. We're gonna make this 240. We are going to mess around with the width of the middle platform a little bit once this is plopped on. 960, and then we need some radius. Have I spent this the right way? Yes, I have. A bit more than that. Should we go? Wow. Yes. That looks about right. Where's the other track? Where are we? I'm lost. There we are. That's all right. We got a nice... Also, it's a nice distance between the stations as well. We get some speed up. And we're going to pop that around about there. That should be fine. Now, I do need my GWR models for this. Wherever you are, or any of these will be fine. You're fine. I want to bring the platforms in. First of all, what I want to do... Look at all the clocks. I don't need that many clocks. Geometry. Platform width modifier. This one. I want to make you a bit wider this side. We go all the way to the end here. Out there. A little bit more maybe. That looks a little bit better. Should we go a bit... Let's go a bit wider. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? I love the fact that I've gone that wide. But that's gone over that. Yeah, that's fine. Beautiful. Right, now we need to delete you two because you're not in the right place anymore. Put some new ones down. And then we need to go back to this and we need to do platform. Is it this one? Overlapping modifier. Yep. You need to come right out to that train there. Lovely. And the same for you. Lovely. Then we're going to do you as well. Right out to the train. Beautiful. And you. Now, I am aware that I can cover these platforms with some sort of assets to change the color because I'd like them to be a little bit on the darker tarmacy side, these platforms. So what I might do is come back in at some point. I'm going to delete all these clocks and signs and only have a few on there. I'd also like to change the texture of the platform as well. This train track does squirm and worm a fair bit. We have the river aisle, so we come... Where are we? Over there to there, yeah. So we come out of here. We're going to do this railway this way first to get us out of Wellingborough, and then we're going to worm it around a little bit. So we do a nice... Carry on bending almost this way. Why can't that do that? Is that because that's too close to that? Well, you know what? We're going to do that, and then I'm going to have a... Let's see if we can get a river in here, and let's hopefully... Can we? We're going to get water close... That's quite deep, isn't it? Not going to look very nice. If we smooth it, it's too deep. Nah, we'll get the river a miss. What we will do is we'll just do trees, and we'll sort of almost simulate a river here. So we'll go about there. And we'll do some trees where maybe once there was a river. There we go. And these tracks are still apart from each other, which is fine. So we can smash this over here. Come on. Come on. There's kind of an industrial site to the left here that we'll probably put in, because it could also be sort of the hub for where we can sort of feed Wellingborough. What should we put here? Let's put one of these in. Feed Wellingborough with goods. Let's open up that curve a little bit. Oh. Bring you closer. These tracks are kind of abnormally apart, so I'm just trying to sort of create my own sort of distance between them. And my game is absolutely having a bridge meltdown. And then we can start bending back round this way. Like so. And then you can sort of just slowly become friends with that. There we go. That's not too bad. Let me bend around. So where are we? We're there. Oh, that's okay. We can do this. So the track sort of curves aren't going to be that accurate. So we're going to come around like this. And you're going to stay at that height, actually, because we're going to need you to stay there. For this tunnel section. Obviously, not to scale at all. There's lots more railway. It's a lot bigger distance, but we want to get the features in. Some of the curves, bridges, bits and bobs like that, and some of the features like this Wymington tunnel and spread. So, you now deviate off this way. Like so. And you go straight on. And what I am going to do at the same time is just a little minuscule rise in your height. Just as you leave there, you're going to bend around a little bit more. Trying to hold the speed. Like so. And then you're going to come back. Round. And I'm going to get you to just bend a little bit. And you're going to, yep, you're going to start rising. That's fine. Like that. Just a little bit of bend. They're probably a little bit more parted than this. But we can work with that. Right. Now, this is where it gets a bit tricky. So we're going to bring you up a little bit more. Bring you down a tad. Maybe like this. And then we are going to create a bit of a... I'm going to create a bit of a mound here. Maybe about this kind of height all the way along. About that length there's fine. What I want to do is then actually level that off there. Bring that in. And this is what's costing me all the money. I'm going to back you off a second. About there. Yeah, it's fine. Then I want to back you up. Okay, this is straighter in real life. This better track, but that's what we're going with for this. Just because we can. And just because that seems to be the best way that's going to work. Right, you're going to go into a tunnel. Oops. Tick. Tick. And you are not. See, I don't think this is working like this. I think that's lower. I definitely think this one is lower than that. If we back this right up to here. And almost do this. And then into said tunnel. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Because then I bet you we can maybe... I wonder what this looks like. I think there is a hill next to that. Yeah, there is. There's a big cutting of a hill. We can work with that. And we're going to get you nice and straight and alongside. And there we go. And then off we go. Out there. I want you to come. Nice. Like that. Well, that's going to take some smoothing, isn't it? I really didn't want you to actually go lower there. Anything, I probably wanted you to be at that height. I don't want that as a tunnel, do I? Like that. And then you... To probably start rising. Where are we? There. If we can get these to sort of round about there on that, like that, we may actually get away with it. I bet you I can bring you straight into that. Nice. That's nice. It creates kind of a bit of a gradual, and then we can sort of naturally bring you guys around together like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that curve. It's not really like what it is, but I like that curve. I just like the curve, so we're going to roll with it. It's not even, I mean, it's nothing like it. It comes out straighter, but because of where Bedford is in relation to the tunnel, we've created a nice sort of smooth curve, so we're going to roll with that. It is what it is. It's a bit like the mini makeshift tunnel I have when the beginning of Northampton Loop out of Wolverton. It's not really like that, but I thought it looked quite nice, so I rolled with it. And then we just got loads of like woods and farmland really to fill out on here. We can smooth this out now. We can cover that up with a little bit of woodland, create a nice little gradient there. There we go. Is that a path? Yeah, it's just a nice little footpath. We can have a nice little, let's have a look. A nice little, let's have a 6 meter little dirt path across the top here. So if we can we do that please? Do that. See, this is kind of at that height, really. We have a nice little... Why can't I... Why? Why can't you make a bridge? Oh, there we go. Wasn't so hard, was it? What? Bridge me. Come on, there's a nice little bridge. Why? I guess it is a bit curved, so maybe if we did this... Oh, there we go. We did this, and then we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's break that up a little bit. Let's make that a bit wider. Let's make that a bit wider. I know I'm sort of mumbling to myself a little bit, but let's just bring that like that and put this little bridge in. I want this level. Let's back you right up there. That's it. And then we can just go. And it is a nice little white bridge. We just go like that. We have a nice little white bridge. No pillar. Thick. Thin. What's that? What else have we got on here? Don't really have any nice white bridges. That's boring. I want to... It doesn't really have a pillar. It kind of has... It's boring. And it's not really an old bridge. And I don't want a girder bridge because that just looks really boring. What about... I see, I don't want the pillar. Get rid of the... Lose the pillar. What are these? That's got nothing on it. Look. You might have to do just a little reference of where there's a bridge. See, that's really high, isn't it? Look at that. But it's quite nice. Really high, but it might have to do. Is there any other sort of significant... Oh, there's another one a bit further down. And that's an older one. We'll put that one in as well. Put one in about here. About here. There we go. This is an older bridge, so we'll use one of these. It has a little bit of a lump in it. A little bit of a lump. There we go. Nice and straight across. There we go. Lovely. I quite like that, actually. Nice little bridge, little dirt bridge. I think this takes cars, actually, so we might change that to like a road bridge, actually. Can we do that? Can we just put it into a nice country one of these? There we go. Yeah, that's better. More like it. That is kind of it, guys. That is about it. So, Wellingborough, which is just very basic curved station. We need to decide on a building for that. Some bridges. We'll do that, though. I'll do that all in the detailing. I do need to finish off Bedford. We have obviously done Luton and Luton Airport, which looks pretty good. We need to do all this, really. Look, I haven't even smoothed any of this. We've got all this junction work that we did down here. Haven't even smoothed any of it. All this station, this great big place needs doing into London. I've got a lot of detailing work to be cracking on with, and I really need to find the time to do it. But we got an episode in anyway. Got some more track built, which is quite nice. I shall leave you with another lovely view of Luton Airport and Parkway and bits and bobs in action. And I will say thank you very much for watching. If you are a Patreon or YouTube member, enjoy this video a week early. If not, you'll see it in about a week. Today is the, what? I don't know, 17th of October. So you'll see this one on about the whatever the next week is. If you are a Patreon YouTube member, obviously, thank you very much. Got a couple of new YouTube members this week. I really appreciate your support. It means the world to me. Helps me create better content. Helps me get some better kit and create better content and expand my content as well, because I do, as I've said a million times, want to start expanding outside of Transport Fever 2, maybe a bit of City Skylines 2 when that drops. Obviously there's some reports of some issues with that, which will eat my PC alive, my current PC, so we are looking to get a new PC for things like that as well. Obviously Patreon, yes, amazing, thank you so much. Also, you should see at the bottom of these videos at some point some merch appearing. I've tested out a snapback, which I put in a community post. I've got a woolly hat there as well, which I will definitely have for myself for the winter coming. And I want to do some nice funky t-shirts as well, but I'm not sure what I want to do. So if you're interested in any of that, it's all down there. Don't forget to visit dguk.tv, and if you haven't already, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. Even if it's your favorite emoji, is that what they're called? Emoji? I can't even say that properly. Even if it's that, it's great for the algorithms for YouTube, and it helps boost the channel. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.